Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the one time. So in tonight's video, what I was going to talk about, kind of similar to last week's video, just because legal is so long. So pretty much we've just been doing a lot of legal stuff, a lot of studying, a lot of class time, which I kind of expected. We're really getting the nitty gritty, and we're only about halfway through legal. Maybe a little over halfway. We still got 2 to 3 weeks. I think 2.5 weeks of legal left. So still a lot of stuff to cover. It's the biggest test in the academy. So I know some people are definitely freaking out about that a little bit. But we'll see where it goes. It is what it is. Just a lot of studying and time consuming. We started driving on Friday, but it was just the 8-hour class portion. So you had to watch some videos and talk and just do some definitions, which will be a test on that. But so did that Friday. We also got our class positions. So there's a class leader, squad leaders, some project leader type thing, color guard, and I'm missing one. They'll come to me. Oh, a photographer. Just in charge of like taking pictures and keeping everything up to date. But it's not really a vote system. So I thought it was going to be where the class got to vote. It wasn't that at all. It was everything got assigned by the head of the program, which is cool. Whatever, I know, skin off my back, but I just found that interesting because he doesn't really know the people in the class. So I'm sure he talked to some instructors and stuff and doled those out, which, whatever, cool. I got assigned color guard. And I would say a hefty majority, I mean, I've got 23 kids and 23 people in my class now. And I would say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8 or 9 positions out of 23. So I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's just a thing that you do in the academy, but cool, whatever. What else did you? Oh, I went on a ride along. I did a ride along with I'm down to 2 agencies I'm really interested in. One's a sheriff's office and one's a PD. So they're pretty different. This video is not going to go into that, but the sheriff's office, I had a lot of fun, and it's what I thought it would be. I liked it a lot. Met some really cool people, did some cool things, saw some cool stuff. And just for privacy purposes, I'm not going to share that kind of stuff. This is an informational type thing, not a what'd you do and how cool it is type thing. And I'm not going to name those departments or anything like that. This is just more of an academy thing for you to lean on, and like I said, for me to kind of remember my time in the academy and kind of look back as my career grows. I thought it'd be cool to do just for me. But if someone finds these videos and it helps them with their going into the academy, cool. But for those purposes, I'm not going to share everything about it and who they are and all that. But I just enjoyed it. It was really cool. So I would suggest if you're doing it, if you're lucky enough to identify where you want to go, which some academy mates of mine have, we've been able to identify where we want to go. Some haven't, which is fine. That happens. Like, there's a lot of recruiting going on, so it can be hard to know kind of what you want to do, which I get. But I've got a pretty good mindset on where I want to go or where I'd prefer to go. One's a PD, one's a sheriff's office, like I said. So I'm really going to target those with ride-alongs and try to have it like a positive, constructive thing where I'm not going just to go do cool stuff and see cool things. Use it as a learning tool. So see what their system is like and their databases and their shifts, and ask questions. Don't just be a passenger in the seat trying to find cool stuff and see cool stuff. God knows if you get hired, you'll get to do that stuff. But that's your opportunity to kind of show your interest and your level. And when you go to your oral boards, you can use that experience. And I would hope, if you're a serious enough candidate, that you would want to learn things about that agency. So I would highly suggest you go get in a car with some of these deputies or PDs or officers and really soak it in, get some knowledge there, because it's one thing to sit in a classroom and learn about this stuff in legal and how to execute probable cause and a pretext stop. And I'll give you an example. So on my ride along, what I did was we had an incident that we responded to that was I'm trying to keep this. How should I use this? Someone got hit in the face through a vehicle, and my person that I was riding with, my deputy, who was awesome, really cool dude, was super informative. He came, he's like, "Yo, what do you got? What do you got for me?" What he was trying to get me to say is what charges do I have? What do I think occurred, and how would I charge it? And it was a pretty big one. So I went I went 2 for 3. I missed one. So in this case, it was battery, force, made contact, criminal mischief, and it was in a public parking lot. And I'm not going to go through the statutes and all that. But I learned, what I'm trying to say by this is the one I missed, I learned something about was burglary. So in the state of Florida, I was under the guidance or the knowledge of my definition that I've been studying is that burglary is in a dwelling or structure. And you don't necessarily have to take something, which I knew that, but I didn't know it was in conveyance, which is big. That's a car. So if you forcefully enter a car, dwelling, or structure, that counts as burglary. So we were able to use that charge on that incident, and I would have never understood or knew that short of me doing that ride along. So you learn a lot of things. So it's very different being having in the classroom type thing and going through it really dry, and then doing practical application of this stuff. And even when he wasn't asking me, when you're in the chair, sit there and think like, okay, what is this? Is this a domestic? If it's not domestic, what type of domestic is it? What degree felonies? What degree? Use that stuff in your head. That'll help you in the academy and just to grow in general. So I know this wasn't really a big academy video, just because I wish I had more to update other than, like I said, the whole class leader / squad leader type thing. And it was just a lot of legal. This upcoming week, we're doing driving, which I think I'll have way more to share and update you with. Because this was the end of week 3, so we're going into week 4, so we're almost a month in already, which is crazy, dude. But I'll have way more to go through next week. But short of this being a boring video, I didn't want to just say all we did was did legal, because that's all we did. So I was trying to throw something in there, some knowledge base about these ride-alongs and oral boards and all that. So I actually have one of my applications done, and I have another one coming in. And I'm really only applying to 2 places. I know a lot of people apply 3, 4, and 5. But I have a really good idea where I want to be, and I hope it works out. I'm praying it works out, so we'll see. I'll keep you updated on that. But yeah, so we'll do another one next Friday. I know it's Sunday. I got a little late. Got busy with some family stuff. But I will be back on Friday to let you know how driving went. And stay tuned. Peace!